ladies and gentlemen. So the election was 2 weeks ago. Trump won. We won. We took the Senate. We're keeping the majority in the House of Representatives. And the state of Pennsylvania is where everything was hanging in the balance. Whoever takes Pennsylvania takes the presidency. Trump won decisively by over 150,000 votes. But there's also another race in Pennsylvania, and that is the senator race. We had a Democrat incumbent, woke liberal, far left agenda, woke Green New Deal, World War III, let's go. A Biden puppet. On the other hand, we have someone running, Trump endorsed, America First Patriot, close the border, end the wars, booming economy, mass illegal deportation. We love it. Trump won, right? And then Trump's nominee won. But did he? Are there games being played? Are they going against the Pennsylvania Supreme Court's order and finding ballots here, there, and everywhere? Did they take 100,000 vote lead and now it's at less than 20? Yes, they did. And we're about to get into that. I'm going to show you what they're doing. They are literally in 4K stealing the Senate race in Pennsylvania in front of our very own eyes. Before we get into that, ladies and gentlemen, I don't like the Fed and I don't like big banks. They print billions of dollars out of paper backed by nothing, send it to Ukraine and everywhere else to fight wars that have nothing to do with you. But then they tax you, tail and everything else to pay off their printed money. This is where Verity Metals comes in to save the day. Matthew Geiger, my personal good friend and the owner of Verity Metals, is in the business of helping the Patriot community protect their IRAs, 401ks, their cash, and their savings accounts through constitutional money, physical gold, and silver. Right here, I have a small stack of American Silver Eagles. You can get free silver and qualifying IRA orders when you tell Matt I sent you. Go to veritymetals.com or call him at 480-717-9081. When you call that number, you are not calling a call center. You will be speaking directly to the owner of the company, a Patriot, my good friend, Matthew. Call him today. He'll help you. Let's get right into it. First thing I'm going to show you is this. So we all know who Scott Pressler is. He spent the last 2 years living in the state of Pennsylvania registering voters. I believe he is the sole purpose why we won Pennsylvania. Here's what he says. Attention, Bucks County. To every Pennsylvania voter, the Bucks County Board of Elections is trying to steal the Senator-elect Dave McCormick's seat. On Wednesday, they are having a commissioners meeting, and we need to show up in big, peaceful numbers. I'll be there. If you're in Pennsylvania, please go there. What are they doing? Well, once the race was over, and I'm going to show you the numbers right now. When the race was over, and here, let me pull this up right now for you. And Dave McCormick was declared the winner. The Democrats started just screaming because he's one of the most conservative incoming senators in the nation. One of the biggest Trump supporters who's incoming into the Senate. And he's a fighter, right? He flipped against a very Bob Casey. He's an incumbent, backed by the big Democrat machine. And he beat him, right? He won the race. Well, then Bucks County Board of Elections got together and said, well, by law, we're not allowed to count votes that don't have signatures or came in after Election Day. We don't care. We're going to count them. And they started counting them. And then the lead went from 100,000 to 90,000 to 80 to 70 to 60,000. Then the Supreme Court of Pennsylvania said, no, you can't do that. They said, we don't care. And they're still counting. And with every dump of ballots, the lead is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. And right now, if you look, only a 0.2% difference. 17,000 votes difference. So when Dave McCormick was declared the winner, it was about 100,000 vote lead. Now it's 17,000. And they're just counting and counting and counting and counting. And if you look at the presidency, Trump won by about 130,000 votes, and he won by 17. It makes no sense. It mathematically does not make sense. Ladies and gentlemen, keep your eyes on Pennsylvania. This ain't 2020, baby. We're not just going to be like, oh, well, it is what it is. No, we've had 4 years of open borders, of fentanyl pouring into this country, killing our youth. We've had 4 years of death, war, destruction. We're not putting up with it anymore. We're tired of the illegals being put first and before American citizens and our veterans and our children. We're tired of seeing schools closed down, children sitting at home just so you can house illegals. We're done. We're sick. We're tired. Not going to happen. We won. If I was Trump's advisors, you know what I would say? Get out of NATO, get the United States out of the Green New Deal, get the United States out of NATO, get us out of the UN, get us out of any European alliance, and we need to be an independent country. America does not need NATO. NATO needs America. America does not need the UN. UN needs America. America does not need the world. The world needs America. And instead of them being thankful, they use us. They abuse us. They steal from us. Ladies and gentlemen, pray for Pennsylvania. Pray for Trump. Pray for world peace. Better's not good enough. The best is yet to come. Give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe.